feel stupid for doing this live, but as every other YouTuber, you heard the news, you saw, you watched the video. Technoblade has moved on. Now, we're gonna turn on comments. I honestly don't know what to say. Well, I guess I could start with what he has
I'm
done.
so upset.
Let's actually turn it off. Now, a few people would think that the video is fake. It didn't actually happen. A few could be in denial about that, but a few actually believe it's not real. I'm certainly not one of them. I say this because if Technoblade was actually alive and he was just messing around with that, he would put at the end of his video, just kidding, like clickbait. But that did not happen. I feel stupid for doing this on stream because it's Technoblade and he inspired so many people. I really have zero words for this. I really wish I had some. I didn't believe it at first until I watched the whole video, which I was hoping at the end it was actually him saying, just be messing around. But no, it wasn't. If you watched how he started this his whole channel, it was just him making videos of bad edited clips about Roblox, and then next step it was him taking over servers, faction servers, everything. And that grew to be what it is now. 10 million subscribers. And he helps so many people in a way that we cannot actually tell. I hate this. I wish I had words for this. I really don't. If I did, I wouldn't be quiet. I would have continued talking. I don't know what to continue talking about. Excuse me? The irony of a hacker happening right now. No, you cannot report people. You could just have clips of them. God, I hate this. I hate not knowing what to say on stream. I don't know where to begin. I don't know where to end. I'm just gonna ramble until I find what I know, what I'm gonna say. On Hypixel, there's a memorial for him. It's gonna be lasting a week. I say it should last forever, but that's me and a few other people. And I'm making this stream as specifically Minecraft because it's Technoblade. He, okay. The saying is, as everybody knows, whoever watches him, Technoblade never dies. Well, his physical body is, but what he actually is won't ever. I was checking everything, seeing if it was actually true or fake, but I checked his Twitter, I checked Hypixel, their thing, I checked multiple videos, and they all led to the same conclusion of him being dead. And I was denying it at first, of course. Tuna stop. But until I saw like all these people, Dream, Quackity, the Hypixel forums, people talking about it, about how there's something for him in Hypixel, I just had to believe it. I, I just had to believe it. Well, we all thought he beat the cancer because in his second to last video, he said after chemo, they did like surgery on him, so he's has like 255 bones or something like that. And we thought he beat it and he was gonna start uploading again, but then this latest video, apparently it came back without us knowing, or he was sugarcoating it the entire time, trying to make sure we don't, you know, think it. But it did. I just don't know why he wouldn't tell us. But either that it came back without him knowing and he just didn't have time, or he just didn't want to. It was his choice, really. If he knew he actually had cancer, like not stage 4, if he would have told us about it before, I don't know where I'm going with this. He even though he is gone and nobody will ever know if they could beat Technoblade in a one-on-one match, like I wanted to do that. I wanted to see if I could beat him. A lot of people wanted to, but their chances basically ruined against facing him actually. The only two other people I know that could kind of substitute for that is Dream and Tommy. They fought him. I I don't, because I don't know what to think. It's because I don't know what to say exactly. Or are you talking about the videos in general? Addison, you're right. He never actually does. I just wish that he was lying about it. But we know he isn't. That's the thing that we don't know about. That's true. I just wish that we all could have done something. But we couldn't. All we could really do is just support him, help his family. Like he basically asked for. That's true, but from his video he said that if he chose another life he would choose being Technoblade 100 times. That's true. He gave his own type of message that his father read to us. A typed message from his mother. We were all inspired by him. That everybody part of the Dream SMP, or basically anybody who watched him play. We all were inspired by what he has done. I just wish that this wasn't the case. That it wasn't like this. But of course it had to be. Might as well bring up this episode. On episode, not sure, in Technoblade's third Potato War. If you remember what he said, uh, God, that even though he's an atheist, he wants God to hesitate. He wants God to hesitate. Even though he's atheist, he wants him to hesitate. But with the amount of people that he inspired, I don't think God's going to hesitate. I think he's going to make his decisions swift and easy and take him to the happy place he chooses. Yeah. And you're welcome, Lord Quackers. throne's now empty, but it's not like anybody could ever take or reach it. They could only look at it because the throne may be empty, but it belongs to somebody. I'm gonna put a link to the video, his final video, in the description, just so if you haven't watched it, you could actually see and watch it for yourself. You're right, Lord Quackers. We should be not just sad about him passing on. We should also be happy about him inspiring so many people, like you, me, everybody else. We all wish we got to meet Technoblade, and if you actually did, to all like the conventions I think he went to, I'm not exactly sure. I did not keep up with that. I wish I did. And I wish in his last video that he was the one to say it. Not not just his father, but like him actually. I'm gonna say it once again. On on Hypixel there is a basically event for him, a statue I'm guessing. And in underneath the statue there should be like a mail system that will be sent to his parents basically. I just don't know. We all wish we could play with him, and he wasn't just a legend, he was the actual manifestation of the blood god. Even though he says he worships the blood god, that's not really true in our eyes. He is the blood god. I'm I do not know how the other people that knew him are gonna take it. I don't know if they're gonna take it right. I'm not sure what Phil's is gonna do with this loss, basically, because this is what it is. That's true. He was a nice person. What is Dream gonna do when his friend left him? I'm not sure, my guy. Well, Technoblade in the Dream SMP has never lost a life before, but today that's basically different because in one fell swoop he basically lost it all. I'm gonna put a link in the description of, I'm gonna pin a message of his last video. If we might as well reminisce about all the videos he made that were funny, that that we all loved, and that we showed we cared about him on. Might as well start with the obvious one, the Potato War. It was amazing. Like he basically bullied Squid Kid, and we tried to sabotage him, which was it did not win. We did not beat him in sabotage. He did it all by himself, besides with the help of his goons. And it took a while, like half a year. I'm not sure how long it took for him to win, but it took a long time. I'm just reading all your comments right now. Wow. I'm just doing this, just plain. Damien, nobody's gonna be able to inspire what he has done with everybody, with all of us, basically. Nobody is not gonna, it's not, nobody is gonna have that same level of inspiration like he did. I doubt that also, Richard, because that wouldn't just be right. That it just wouldn't to me. It wouldn't feel right if they did that. Louis Ermish. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. It's not my intention. Me, I guess. I wish I could have joined Hypixel even though I'm on Bedrock, but I do not own a computer. I tried doing a weird thing to see if I could. It did not work because I needed Java to actually own Java. I just wish this all would have ended differently. Like he had no cancer, like there's no such thing as cancer, or if there was cancer, there would be at least a cure for it. But I'm not sure which video it was, but in one of his last 10 videos, he said that he was making funny remarks at his own arm, saying, "Now I you need me to live, and I need you to stop killing me," is basically what he said to his own arm. And the arm did not listen, basically. The arm just did whatever it wanted to. It shouldn't have. It should have wanted to live. And in like the past 2 hours, after everybody saw and heard the news, it is affecting everybody one way or another. I just hope that for Hypixel, they have a permanent monument for him being gone, because they he brought a lot of people basically together. They had jokes, fun. His over 10,000 win streak, which he basically helped destroy himself. If if there is somebody that provides as much inspiration as he did to Minecraft, it would be Technoblade, but in a different body. Technoblade when he was young, basically younger, but part of a different family. And there is a slight possibility because there are people who have passed away remember their past lives. It's a possibility that we entirely ourselves don't know. It could be that a child that's born could be Technoblade with his actual memories, and if it is actually him, then he might just pick it back up, but we couldn't be 100% certain because what he has done for us. I wish it was the same thing, Soham. Addison, if it's what you want to be, if it's what you actually want to be, an actual YouTuber, then go for it. It may not be for everybody, as in like, it may not be for people don't think your taste is good, but I still do YouTube even though I barely do anything. I just do what I think is alright. I do what I want to do. It's like what Technoblade did. He had two different paths that he talked about in one of his videos. He said He could either be somebody that does role play, or he could be somebody that plays mini games. And he chose the mini game route and got him this far. And he could have went even further, possibly past PewDiePie, but we don't know. Do pigs have cancer? I'm not sure. Probably. That's true, but it's what everybody thinks on like certain days, 'cause don't they just think about it 'cause we're scared of the unknown. And Technoblade, he in a way just stood up against it and just tried fighting it, but he lost in the end. He was everybody's comfort YouTuber, even though there's some people that didn't like him because of what he they thought he was. You can be cancer. It's just that he probably got the unlucky draw of not being able to, even though he said that he was in the all right. Possibly lied to us, but to protect us. What do I think Phil's reaction to Technoblade's death will be? In Dream SMP, they were basically they could not be separated, and if they were, they would continue looking for each other. They would do whatever they can to, but not this, not this time. God, not this time. Phil may look wherever he wants. He could fly around with whatever he got, but he would not be able to find him. Uh, Michael Anthony Queiroz, you're right. He died too young. He didn't reach his peak yet at all. It yet Technoblade had cancer in his arm. I'm saying what he had and what happened. We knew he had cancer and we knew he was fighting it. We and second to last video we thought he beat it because he got surgery. And of course there was the chance that it would come back, either he amputated or not, the same chance it would come back. And because we knew Technoblade could never die, it basically fell on deaf's ears. We heard it, but we chose not to listen to it. And he's gone now. From stage 4 cancer, the cancer came back. I don't know how or why it did, but it did. I do not swear like Technoblade. I'm not trying to like copy him in any way. It's just I prefer to be family friendly. But for some comments in this live stream, I'm gonna show even though it has swears. Greenish, I can't stop either when I'm talking. It's just it just was unexpected. We thought he was gonna beat it. It was gonna take a while for him to get into rehab, uh, be able to start doing what he wanted to again. But then this happened. all we could really do is just hope for one last thing, that his parents don't touch his account after this, that they just leave it as is. Just leaving the memories that he left for us. Philip's probably sad, crying most likely because they were the close friends and anything. And he and they, what Philza said about his three children, Tommy, Wilbur, and Techno. He said he doesn't have a favorite child, but silently says his favorite child was Technoblade. So he's possibly being the most impacted by this news besides Technoblade's family. Wilbur is most likely heartbroken too, because they were also close friends to it to him. I gotta hear some stuff. Bedrock Bros and Walmart, Techno hits hard now. I might as well say this. If you all want to support Technoblade, go to his channel. There is should be a link for merch, channel memberships, and also one more thing. If you all don't like hate, if you all hate cancer and wish it wasn't ever a thing, it should not have been here because it's taken so many lives, especially this one. Then just say at Technoblade. Just just add Technoblade in the chat. God, I still can't believe this actually happened. Even though I do 100% believe it did. I just wish it wasn't what reality is right now. I normally try to hide stuff from me, from like my emotions, especially because as a child I was a crybaby. Little things made me cry, basically. And when I started growing older, I wanted to stop that. I didn't want to have that happen. I don't want to do that anymore because I was sick and tired of it. And look at me now. I'm crying on stream. You cannot see my face because I have not done one. And I won't hide these tears, like, because of what he showed, what he inspired, what he meant to so many people. I'm gonna turn on Jerry, my chatbot, and hear some of your comments. After I die or when in this. That's I'm sorry, Jacksepticeye, but that cannot be allowed. I cannot have that. No, I cannot have that. I don't know why people hate him. He basically done nothing wrong. As far as I know, I'm not one of the first peoples to make a Technoblade is dead video. I'm I feel like I'm the first that has made a Technoblade live stream. So, watching two other commentary react to and all cried. I I wish I was on PC or any probably this device also that allowed me to pop up videos, but all I could really do is just play the video through my mic, which is not what you want to hear because you could watch it all for yourself. I'm gonna I'm going to turn on voice chat, text to speech chat, so that you all could say what you want to say about Technoblade. It's the same guy. I'm not letting that. There are people that hate him. Why? There we got. It's probably the same account, but they're just. Why are people? There are people in my chat that are saying that he deserved it. He does not. He did not. Everybody deserves life. Alright. So, anything you guys type now, it will be voiced.
I'm crying again. I've been crying for at least an hour by now.
You can say whatever you
I
guys
have a fortress with
want.
a grave that I made for Techno. I want to call it something that has his name. Any ideas? Hi.
The standard quotes, just Technoblade never dies.
Rest in peace. R.I.P. Technoblade. R.I.P. Technoblade, forever remembered. He does not deserve to die, and anyone who says different can stop and leave the Techno fam. I'm so sad. Technoblade is gone, haha. Skipping
What is
some
wrong
comments.
with you?
Technoblade never dies. Skipping some comments. Good news. Skipping some comments. Technoblade never dies, nerd. I miss Technoblade, and crying and cancer also took my grandpa. Skipping some comments. Y'all can wish. Dude, I've never been so sad to see a Techno noti. Skipping some comments. Stupid bots. He didn't deserve it. True legend has died.
No, he did not.
That's so rude. WHO says that. Rest in peace, Technoblade. We will forever miss you.
This live
Skipping
stream is
some
not
comments.
a replay, by the way.
Was the live streams a replay?
No,
Skipping
it's
some
not.
comments. He had cancer, then he died. Techno didn't die, he ascended and became the true blood god.
That's true.
Whoever doesn't like Technoblade should get off the internet. Skipping some comments. Who else happy that Technoblade died?
Nobody.
I hate these bots. Who else happy that Technoblade died? Cries. Technoblade never dies in our hearts. Ignore the trolls, they only want hate from us, just ignore. Skipping some comments. Who else happy that Technoblade died?
I'm gonna turn it off so I could say what I want to say. God. So there are bots in chat currently that are trolling, tainting his memory, that we want to show that we know that we want to believe. Do not listen to them. They just want to be Technoblade basically. They want to be like him, but they cannot. I cannot. I make videos on Rainbow, Minecraft, any game on the PS4, and I know I won't be on the level of Technoblade, but I still want to inspire people like he did. I won't be on the same level as him, but I want to inspire like he did. God, I I'm gonna let the text to speech robots Jerry talk again. I'm gonna try to get rid of all the trolls that are making it worse for people that are actually struggling with what they're listening and hearing. So I'll try my best.
R.I.P. I want to cry but I can't. I hope you R.I.P. Technoblade. But R.I.P. Technoblade. R.I.P. Techno, you will always be remembered. Rest in peace, Blood God. You will be missed and we will remember every second. By the way, I subscribed. People don't listen those MF. They can't ruin this precious and emotive moment for us. We have to stay strong for keeping alive Techno's M. Skipping some comments. I'm so sad about Technoblade's death. He's one of the best YouTubers that ever lived. 07. He never really died, he's just the blood god. Wish good for his family and loved ones. Would you like to try the Oculus Dog too? Skipping some comments. Gone but never forgotten. Technoblade died but does not die in our hearts. Skipping some comments. We all miss Techno and we will always remember what he did. Screw you bots. Screw you. I will never unsubscribe from Technoblade.
Same.
R.I.P. man. Techno hasn't died, he ascended and is watching over us when we enter battle because he has become the true blood. Skipping the rest. Donate to cancer research. Whoever said Technoblade deserved to die, leave. Techno was like my childhood, he is the best. Emoji heartsuit, emoji heartsuit, emoji heartsuit. Rest in peace. I'm so sad about Technoblade, emoji sad but relieved face. I am struggling so much, I am gonna do a Technoblade graffiti on my wall. Skipping some comments. R.I.P. Technoblade. Skipping some comments. Technoblade rest in peace. R.I.P. Techno. Will miss you Techno. I'm crying. Technoblade love you from India. R.I.P. a true god.
I'm gonna stop Jerry for a second here. I want to say something.
R.I.P. Techno, emoji loudly crying face, 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 emoji loudly crying face. Forgive but never forget.
True. I'm gonna probably have some people assume that I'm doing this live stream because I want views. I do not care about views. I honestly don't care. I just care about fortifying Technoblade's name into our memories so that we don't forget him. And that he will always be the one and only blood god that we know and love him as. You probably hear my brother's voice in the background. Nobody knows I'm doing this. I'm just doing this because I'm drawing Technoblade. What should I draw him as? With or as? Thanks. Draw him with Floof, his dog that you saw in his video. Cause or Filza with his crows. It's honestly your choice, but I'm giving options here. He is the best PvPer and the best YouTuber we know. Yes, agree. Lily LeBlanc. You die no matter how far life goes. Tech, Techno's legacy will live. Technoblade is watching this. Rip Techno high. Not only a legend, but now a myth. Technoblade never dies. Jacksepticeye, he does not suck at PvP. You guys do not see this, but I'm sorry for hitting the mic. But I have people that are antagonizing him, which I cannot allow. I'm gonna turn the comments back on and just listen and put in my points of view.
Yes. Alex died, but Techno lives forever. I am gonna add your name on it if that alright. Goodbye Techno.
That's alright.
I probably will draw some Technoblade fan art in a few weeks. I was crying for so long. Techno died, but he will never dies in our hearts. F cancer. Haha. It is so sad I can't listen to his voice without crying. Technoblade is gone. Crucinmu just put Docksite 0. R.I.P. Bozo. Should I draw Techno?
Yes.
I guess Technoblade does die, just not in our hearts.
That's true.
Keep strong. Don't forget his family, they need our love. My grandma had cancer today last year.
I hope she makes it
Emoji
through.
loudly crying face, emoji loudly crying face, emoji loudly crying face. 07. I'm going to get my mother to buy me potatoes, emoji potato, emoji pig face, emoji crown. 07 Keep and stay strong. Why do people use him for views? Techno died, but he will never dies in our hearts. His soul will never die. My papa had cancer before, but he survived it. He died about 4 years ago from being really sick. Please Livy. Anyone else in chat want to give me suggestions on the picture of Technoblade? Will add you name on it, thanks. Techno. Kings never die. RIP. I am so sorry Techno, I was waiting for you to upload, but I didn't know it would be that bad. I will draw Techno. A little secret, I have cancer too, sad. Add my name on the picture. Give him wings and a pigtail. RIP.
Do that.
Say greenish. Add a pug Crucinmu. I hate the fact that some people think this is funny. Emoji loudly crying face. Make a potato with the crown with your drawing. My grandpa died from cancer. I hate cancer. I wish it was never a thing. Emoji loudly crying face. Emoji loudly crying face. Skipping the rest. Didn't Techno. Didn't Techno. Add a totem. Techno hasn't died. He ascended and is watching over us when we enter battle because he has become the true blood god.
Yes.
As long as one of us Ray. Do Technoblade, but put him with the potato in his hand too. As well as give him a sword through and holding a potato. Techno is a legend and a 1000 kill streak Hypixel player. He will never die in our hearts. He lives wide. Emoji loudly crying face, emoji loudly crying face, emoji loudly crying face. I will build a potato farm in every world in Minecraft. Techno is watching us from the skybase. RIP a legend. Donate to cancer research. I have to say something before I go. Technoblade will always be remembered and never die. He inspired many. Legacy. Skipping the rest. My bro never liked techno, but I told him about it and even he was sad. Crucinmu, can you put a wither in the background? This is so funny. Rip bozo. Ground. A part of me wants to believe he's trolling us, but in beginning to doubt that sad. Rip. Skipping some comments. Technoblade is dead and there's nothing you can do about it.
Don't listen to him.
Skipping some comments. Technoblade is dead and there's nothing you can do about it. Technoblade is dead and there's nothing you can do about it.
I wish I could
Hi.
just get rid of that.
Technoblade is dead and there's nothing you can do about it.
God,
R.I.P. Logan Roof number 1 fan leave bot. Ban Logan, he is making fun, bro. Why? I will always
I'm
remember
making sure
techno.
I'm trying to hide as many comments as I can, but because they're just
Let the gods open the gate for him.
ones.
Technoblade, it was an amazing YouTuber. He teaches all of us a lesson and I am glad I was one of those. Ban him. I hate people when they think that techno def was fake.
It's not. Because if it was fake, he would have put something at the end of the video.
R.I.P. to know, I will miss him. Live on forever, blood god.
I'm sorry, Shadow Stop Motion, I cannot show that. I just hide it.
IVE always loved techno. It makes me so sad that he died, but he'll always be in our skipping the rest. If you make me a mod, I will mute all people that make fun of techno ding.
It's
skipping
right,
some comments. If you hate him, then don't join this live stream. Skipping some comments. Technoblade is dead and there's nothing you can do about it. Skipping some comments. Hi. Hi. Bro.
It's, yeah,
Hi.
you could,
Hi.
you could put a link.
07, I need to head out, rip.
Oliver,
there is someone making fun again.
Stop. I know.
Hi. I never really got to watch techno, but I heard so many good things about techno and what a great person he was, and it is sad to skipping the rest. Skipping some comments. Stop with the rudeness. 07. Screw cancer, Technoblade never dies, that is why we will always remember him. 07. 07. Technoblade can finally rest, but his legacy will continue no matter what. He will always be with us in our hearts. It's 1135 now. Imad. Screw cancer, Technoblade never dies, that is why we will always remember him. Skipping the rest. He'll always be in our hearts. Techno is the world. Hi. If I was to help Technoblade, I wanna help them to fight through this, and if there was a way to transfer cancer, I would be the first one to skipping the rest. Skipping some comments. 07. Skipping some comments. 07. I never watched Technoblade, but I will always miss him. I'm crying. RN. Rip Technoblade, he died young. 07. 07.
Salutes.
I am very sad with this news has now arrived here in Brazil. He will live forever in our hearts. I am super sad, but then again I don't know what to think. I finally found my favorite comfort streamer, and then later I find out he'd skipping the rest.
Then you
skipping
found out
some
he
comments.
passed away.
Screw Technoblade, he is dead and there's nothing you can do about it.
God, no.
I keep thinking about life, it is sometimes really hard. Skipping some comments.
God, I hate this man.
Rip Technoblade, Technoblade never dies. I gotta go, but he will be missed, and his videos which personally got me out of a lot of depression. I miss him. Sad. He got cancer and died. This is amazing. We all love him.
No, it's not.
Crucinmu, what's your TikTok? I know you're crying, just let your tears out, bro, don't hide them. We all crying right now. Emoji loudly crying face. I would give Technoblade a totem for a next life for...
I'm gonna stop comments for a bit.
Talk to Techo and I remem. Y'all don't have shame. He was a great guy. I'll miss him.
So, not everybody got to meet him, which is what we all at one point in our lives that we wanted to do. It's just that's something we couldn't do it unless we were with him during that time. And I think because Technoblade is dead in the past few games, I was playing them. I was doing basically Sky Wars, which there was Bed Wars here, and an abnormal amount of hackers were on, which I'm guessing they think that today's the day to show that they're there, even though Technoblade. I'm sorry, my controller died. There was an abnormal amount of hackers today, probably because they knew Technoblade was the only person that could defeat them, regardless of what kind of hacks they had, and because they they say he's dead now, that he's gone, that nothing can stop them. That's not true because he's not completely dead. He never fully dies. He's still with us. Just you cannot see him. You can only feel him. I still wish things were different here. That nothing was. I'm gonna, for the past few possibly weeks, or just this next week, I'm gonna mainly post Minecraft videos because of him, because he was what we all wanted to do, showed, what he showed us all. And yeah, I'm not sure if these people know that he is gone, that he moved on. Greenish, you're right. We should have a moment of silence for Technoblade. I will not have everybody have a moment of silence for him. All right, I'm gonna count it off and nobody do anything. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was good. I just hope for a different. I believe in timelines, as in like I believe in alternate realities, different figments of a future. So in this timeline, I probably wasn't a YouTuber. I probably was just whatever I am right now, just somebody playing games, not a YouTuber. They and in another timeline, there was Technoblade that he beat the cancer, or he never had cancer to begin with, and he just didn't have that happen. And he possibly was bigger than PewDiePie in the next couple of years. I believe in that timeline, and I just hope. Uh, Five Nights at Freddy's fan, I could be your friend. I just probably not today because of the tragedy that has happened. Maz, you're completely right that my counts are whack. It's kind of like Technoblade's counter, where even though it shows only 2 concurrent viewers on what it says for him, it shows 30 million people, I'm just saying words, numbers, actually watching a stream. If there was a live stream where his parents were reading chat, listening to it, and there were people faster than me getting rid of the the things, then it would have been amazing. I offer my condolences to the family also. Technoblade's sister, her brother, his brothers, his mother and father. I'm I'm gonna read the I'm gonna read the message that his mom said. We, the family of Technoblade, wanted all you to know just how much he adored and respected his fans and colleagues. From Technoblade's earliest online days, he was always strategizing ways to delight and reward his audience. Give me a second, I gotta go to a specific spot for this. I will read the rest. I might as well say right now, with the amount of comments I see right now, I could understand slightly of how Technoblade feels whenever he is streaming and reading comments. I'll continue on with it. Giving away online prizes, encouraging good sportsmanship, and most of all, sharing his Minecraft adventure for entertainment and laughs. Even after his eventual successes, he somehow managed to keep his good-natured humility competing with an endearing balance between confidence and self-deprecating wit. He avoided personal fame and worked hard to keep his true identity confidential, and we ask you to continue to honor his wish to protect the privacy and the privacy of his family. This past year had a lot of This past year had a lot of rough spots for our son as he battled stage 4 cancer, but he didn't complain. He just kept pushing his famous strategic mind to try to beat what he knew were almost impossible odds. My son's bravery on this path was shining lesson to us all who were privileged to walk it with him. Thank you for sharing his journey through it all, and as he did the work he loved for his beloved fans. Technoblade's mom. I don't know why people continue. People, I'm out of tears. I'm just out of tears, basically. Anytime it's coming back. Uh, it's just a natural reaction now that I just hide my tears, but I don't want to this time. I don't care about my tears for this one day. It, I'm alright with that. I want people to who I want the chat to stop right now. I don't want anybody typing right now. I know there are going to be the bots typing still, but I want to say one thing. I don't want anybody typing any messages right now. I I need to ask this. I'm going to give it a second for you guys to actually hear it. I want I want the truth from you. If you type in chat, that means you could do it. I want to see how many people think that they could take Technoblade's throne, just type in chat and you will think that you can. I'm gonna do it for 1 complete minute. I guess you guys can't listen. I said it. If don't type in chat, only type in chat if you think you could take his throne. But it's alright. I know a few of you know you cannot take it. No, nobody could actually take it. Nobody really. This is why the throne is empty. This is why nobody is why nobody should be there. That person up there does not have what it takes to be the next Technoblade. He or she. You may go up there, think you're all high and mighty, but you're not. A lot of people are wearing pigskins in a way, but I think that's because we're trying to show it. Amaz, at what time I usually stream, I have 0 stream schedule. I do it at least once a week. I've been doing it a lot recently because I'm in a part of a clan that is helpful. I'm gonna have Jerry do it again. I'm gonna have Jerry speak. So say whatever you guys want, besides tarnishing his name or thinking you're all funny and jokes, but you're not. Say what you actually mean.
Technu. Open the speech thing.
I got it.
R.I.P. I hope Mojang puts R.I.P. Technoblade on the Minecraft logo, please.
I hope
R.I.P.
So
New. Fucking sir.
Hey.
R.I.P. Techno will never die.
No.
Rest in peace, Technoblade, we love
that.
you, knowing that there will probably never be a notification for skipping the rest. Skipping some comments. Even if you don't like him, you sold, at least respect him since he passed. Skipping some comments.
There is somebody
Technoblade
trolling
is dead
again.
and there's nothing you can do about it.
Again. I hate this.
Cry harder. Skipping some comments.
I wish I can.
R.I.P. Technoblade, we will remember him in our hearts. Skipping some comments. Stop swearing. 07. Even on Roblox people have made games dedicated to Technoblade. Skipping some comments. Technoblade never dies. Skipping some comments. His throne will stay empty until someone earns it, unless it's family or his friends. No one can take his throne. Skipping the rest.
I'm gonna stop it right there.
Thing. What else should I put on the picture? Nobody could ever hope to outdo Technoblade. He was a genius, he is a legend, and I will always remember him.
Greenish.
He will be remembered.
I have zero words now. After all of this, I just have nothing. I shed a few of my tears, not enough though. I know that. I I had you guys there also, being there, talking with me, me talking with you, listening to what you guys have to say, except for the bots. Nobody cares about the bots unless they're actually being helpful. I don't know what to do. I wish I did, because I would have done it, but for the next week or month or few days, I'm gonna just be uploading Minecraft, except for like one stream, which is just a tournament. But I won't be the same, as in try to be playful manner. I'll be serious, almost like Technoblade, but he was 1,000 times better. I A few of you are asking me to make a memorial of him. I will right now. In this world, it's just my main world. Solo, I was making a mob farm. It backfired. A creeper exploded, killed me. I lost a bit of my gear, which was maxed out. It lost a few things also, but I don't know what to put for him. I might as well just do whatever. I won't open the speech thing until I'm done, so I could actually monitor the actual tweets. I forgot. I This world used to be a caves and cliffs world, but I kind of lost a bit of it, a bit of my stuff that I was supposed to have, especially my tools. I've not played on it since. I just been playing exclusively other games besides Minecraft, which I should not have done. So I'm gonna start making a shrine for him right now. I should have the materials for it. I'm just gonna drop whatever in my chest that I do not actually need. Just give me a second while I do all this. I was When I heard the news, I'm gonna repeat myself because I feel like I have to say this. When I first saw the video, I was like, oh hey, it's Technoblade again. Heck yeah, give me a second. I was like, yay, he's back. He made another video, but when I read the title, it said so long nerds, which to me is it hit something that when after I watched the video, it was like, why, why? I don't know why. I will possibly change this memorial because I want it to be better than when I actually build, because I suck at building. And I cannot do that without tools. I forgot. Give me a second. This is so scuffed. Sub me if you like Technoblade. If you don't like, I'm not IG. I'm not using this as a way for people to get subs. I'm not. Just give me a second. I gotta do this fast to make sure it actually works. Uh, 07 means it's a salute. It looks like somebody saluting. I know a few of you probably don't know what it is, so I'm looking at chat occasionally, telling people what it is. And I'm gonna tell people what I'm building specifically once I'm actually done with it. It to me it's a bit dumb of what I'm doing, but when I have the time, which I will make this better. That's alright. What you can say whatever you want about my buildings. It's alright. If you see what I'm trying to do, then good for you. I'm gonna have text to speech on for a bit, just to hear some of the things you want to say.
Emoji pig face, emoji crown. 07. Emoji pig face. 07. Emoji loudly crying face,
By the way,
emoji
guys,
loudly crying face,
I forgot to
emoji
mention,
loudly crying face.
the bots only
Skipping some comments.
start
What
being
does
active
07
whenever
mean? 07.
it means this is loot.
Skipping some comments. Yow. Everyone put Technoblade profile picture. He will never die in our hearts. Technoblade is a legend.
If you guys hear
Emoji pig face.
people being
Make
toxic,
a pic for him. Technoblade is a legend. No
I do
matter
not have
what, he
the
will
stuff for
always
that.
be a legend. A gamer of a YouTuber. A man with a G Pro wireless. A man with hundreds. Rest in peace Technoblade. Emoji loudly crying face.
I have an
Emoji
idea of what I could talk about.
wireless. A man with hundreds. Emoji pig, emoji potato, emoji pig, emoji potato, emoji potato, emoji pig, emoji potato, emoji pig.
I might as well show what I have. I have a melon, pumpkin, wheat, carrot, potato farm, and I don't do anything with potatoes. I only have these. I decided to just fill up an entire shulker, try to anyway, with it. I forgot what I was gonna talk about, but it doesn't matter what I'm doing as long as it works to me. This basically is for what I wish Technoblade had, which he probably does, but for what he should get in the afterlife, what he should have with him at all times, regardless of where he's at or what he's doing. He should just have it. And I read a bunch of mythology books talking about how to, for uh, you know what, let's make the pig face then. I can't build. I can't build for anything, so I'm gonna make a pig face with a crown on it. Same thing as what Technoblade is, with the same things near it. I will need a bit of time for it because of I don't think I have the materials for it. If I did, I would have do it this stream. God, no. I'm gonna end the stream. In the next stream, which hopefully it's Minecraft, I will show the pig face that I have made. I will look through videos of Technoblade and just see what made him him, which I already know, but I have to be 100% sure it's him. And so I could put in extra things that really mattered. So I'm gonna end it off once I put this pig in a safe place that nothing will harm it. And I just wish for everybody to stay safe, to continue praying to Technoblade, because he is our one and only blood god. And YouTube, this is not some sort of weird thing. This is what he basically was. A manifestation of what we wanted to be. So I'm gonna end it off with one last look of before he became what he was. One last look of it. Stay safe.